continue this joint real quick through the first level. If I like it, I might stay on it. I don't know yet. She went to catch the fly. Go ahead and catch it. I don't get in the way of that. Man, what is this? Did I do that? Alright, let's see what it does. They said I gotta go in there and do what, man? I forgot. I gotta go rescue somebody, I think.
Take them Callaghan school. I'm on. Can you walk?
Hey, I think you have to carry me. I broke my leg or something.
Oh, watch your head, watch your head. Watch the fire.
I heard this loud noise. I fell, and then I woke up on the floor. After that, well, there was smoke everywhere.
Phew, all good? Thanks. We'll take it from here. You can get back to putting out fires and...
Thanks for getting me out of there.
Alright, what now?
The firefighters mentioned that something in your garage might have exploded and caused the building to ignite.
Oh, my bad, bro. Let's see him over there. You hunting that over there, bro? Firefighting squad. Let's get to it. Congratulations, you have successfully completed your first mission. You are now on the interactive city map, ICM. Here you can select your next mission. The next mission is already available to select. With growing experience, more will be unlocked. Before responding to your next emergency, you should sharpen your skills. No better place to start than the training facility. You can always visit it by selecting it in the ICM. Do you want to take a look at the training grounds? Visit training facility. Let's go. I'm trying to be the best firefighter I could be. All right, let's go with dealing with walls, dealing with doors and walls. Beginners.
This training exercise will get you familiar with using forcible entry tools on doors and walls. Walk forward and open the door. The next door is locked. Grab the crowbar off the bench and walk towards the door. Then, break it open. Good work. Now place the crowbar on the ground, in the glowing box.
Oh.
Grab the Halligan tool, walk towards the door, and break it open. Nicely done. Place the Halligan tool on the ground in the box. Grab the axe and walk towards the door. Swing at it and smash it open.
Hey, dummy.
When there's no available door, create your own. You can break through some walls using any forcible entry tool. Look for the cracks in the wall and break through it with your axe. Examine the wall for cracks and break through with your axe. Good work. Now place the axe on the ground in the glowing... This training will familiarize you with using forcible entry tools on windows to enter and exit rooms and buildings. Now, Grab either tool on the bench, walk over to the window, and smash it open. Okay, now climb through the window into the next area. At times, the window is too high to reach, so you'll need to climb onto something to gain access. Get on top of the wood pile and smash open the window. Job done. Now climb through the window into the next area. Good. We're almost done. Smash either window and climb through to the next area.
Okay. Circular saw.
This exercise will familiarize you with using power saws to cut through locks to open doors and vents. Okay. Pick up the circular saw from the ground. Good. Now use the saw to cut the lock on the vent ahead. You have to be careful, so aim for the indicated target. Good. Now use the saw to cut the lock on the vent ahead. Now, walk over to the garage and use the saw to cut the locks on the door. Cut both locks to open the door.
Wow, that's not even on a lock.
Job complete. This training exercise will familiarize you with using ladders. Spot and connect yourself to the ladder. Okay, now climb the ladder by pressing forward. Okay, now reconnect yourself to the ladder and climb back down to the ground. Good. Connect to the new ladder beside you. The door to go outside and climb the ladder up to the roof. Okay, now climb back down and we'll continue. Job done.
Okay. We'll assemble in these. Fire propagation and growth speed. Extinguishing fires, dealing with smoke, recognizing backdrafts, establishing holes, squad commands, using ladder trucks. Oh yeah, we want to use ladder trucks.
With this training exercise, we'll familiarize you with how quickly fire can spread. Okay, stay where you are and just watch the fire spread. Notice how fast it jumps from object to object. Now, grab a hose and put out the fire. Spray water by using the indicated button. Spray water by using the indicated button. Spray water by using the indicated button. Job done. All right, once again, just watch the fire spread. Okay, you know the drill. Grab a hose and put out the fire. Spray water.
This one, that one probably ain't got no water.
Indicated button. Good work. Now, grab a hose and try to put out both grease fires.
Why would you do water for grease? You ain't supposed to do that.
Water doesn't help, does it? In fact, it's worse. Water and grease fires don't mix. To fight grease and chemical fires, we'll need to use a portable CO2 extinguisher. Grab an extinguisher and aim it at the base of both fires. Sweep the extinguisher side to side on the flame to make sure you put it out. Good work. When out on calls, look for different types of flames so you can be ready for any grease or chemical fires you run into.
I think I did this already. I just did this, didn't I? Oh no. Let me see this one. Alright, nah, I do.
This training exercise will familiarize you with how to effectively fight a fire using the hose aiming interface. Alright, grab a fire hose and enter the door in front of you. Quench that fire with the attack hose. Look at the on-screen indicators in proximity to where the water hits the flame and learn how they can help you assist the firefighting progress. Don't hesitate to change your position to get a better aim. This helps you quench the fire as quickly as possible. Okay, the fire's out. Take your attack hose into the next room.
Oh, we start from over here.
Good. Fire's out. You may have noticed the sparks coming from the lamp on the table. These sparks can and will reignite the fires after. Now, this can create a dangerous situation.
Hold on. We gotta turn these graphics down. The effect. Turn that down to 50. That's too loud. I can't even hear the dude. Let's go with that right there.
Fires in areas you thought were safe. There it goes. Since electricity will restart the fire multiple times, the best way to deal with electrical fires is to cut the main power by finding and using the building's fuse box. So, instead of wasting water on an electrical fire, walk over to the... Okay, fire's out. Now walk into the next room.
Hold up. The fire's still up too high. Which one is the fire though? Like, is it the ambient? Turn it down to 6.2. Right there. How do you go to the next room? So it got to be one of the windows. What's this? I can't climb to that one, so. How you go through the window? Go to the next room. You can't see shit. Oh.
All right, since you already know how to deal with grease fires, grab an extinguisher and put those fires out. You'll notice that both the attack hose and the CO2 extinguisher use the same interface to help you put out fires as efficiently as possible. Okay, fire's out. Job done.
Nah, let's deal with smoke.
This exercise will get you up to speed on smoke, how it affects your vision, and how to effectively clear it. Smoke is dangerous and can seriously harm you. which is why you'll always be equipped with an SCBA system to ensure you can breathe in any situation. When going into a smoke-filled area, be sure to use your helmet-mounted flashlight. It'll really make a difference. Turn it on now before entering the building. Smoke rises. Getting below the neutral plane of the smoke keeps you in cooler air and improves your vision of the area. Stay below the smoke level by crouching. The best way to deal with smoke is to eliminate it. Venting a room allows the smoke to clear and makes it easier for you to see any dangers. This will really help when doing search and rescue operations. To clear the smoke, walk over to a window and open it. Good. With only a single window open, it'll take some time for the smoke to clear. To speed up the process, open all the windows in this room. Now, open the door and enter the next area. It's full of smoke. Stay crouched so you have the maximum amount.
It won't let me open the window crouch.
Okay, you know the drill. Stay low and open all the windows to clear the...
Into the next
Now,
one.
open the door and enter the next area. Okay, we're going to take a different approach for this room. A smashed window is just as effective as an open window. If you need to vent smoke but run into a locked window, don't let that stop you. Grab a tool off the bench and smash both windows. Get a tool off the bench and smash both windows.
Got it.
Nice work. The smoke will clear out in no time. In this next phase, we'll take a slightly different approach. If you still have the forcible entry tool, use it to smash open one or both of the windows. If you don't have a tool, grab one off the bench.
You know I ain't got the tool, you goofy. Smash what other window? This one?
Good. Now enter the building by climbing through the window. It's smoky in here, too. Remember to stay crouched to improve your visibility as the smoke clears from the window you just smashed. Now, open the door and enter the next room. Okay, you know the drill. Stay low and open the window to clear the smoke. You did it. Now we're going to learn about one of the most dangerous situations you'll ever encounter, a backdraft. Backdrafts often surprise even experienced firefighters. Backdrafts occur when the oxygen within a room has been used up, and then more oxygen is rapidly reintroduced into the area. This is caused by opening a door or window in an oxygen-depleted environment. When backdrafts occur, fire explodes out of the door or window and can become a fast-moving fireball, causing damage to anything in its path, and can even badly injure you. Okay, enough talk. Now we're going to show you a backdraft.
Hold on. Why is it still so loud? It says effects is down. Effects is the fire. Oh, let's go all the way down here.
Draft event, so that you know what to look for if you're in a potential backdraft situation. First, walk over to the window on the left and look into the room. You'll notice that the room is full of smoke, but there are no visible signs of flames. This indicates that the room is above its upper flammability limit. This means that the gas or vapor in the air is capable of producing a flash fire. It just needs an ignition source: oxygen. Okay, look at the locked door on the left. Notice that the door is different than other doors and has signs of a potential backdraft. In addition to the room being full of smoke with no visible flames, there's also smoke at the base of a door along with a pulsing sound. Do you hear it? It's a low thud. This sound seems like it's repeating because the room's trying to suck air into it. It needs oxygen to reignite the fires within. Okay, the door's unlocked. Open the door, but immediately back away from it to avoid the blast from the backdraft. Okay, notice that the area opposite the door was caught in the fireball and is now on fire. Put out the flames in this room, then move through the door into the next room and extinguish the fires there. Put out the fires in this room, then go through the door and into the next room to extinguish the fires there.
See, that's something I didn't know about no backdraft, bro.
Put out the fires in this room, then go through the door and into the next room to extinguish the fires there. Good work. Now notice that the next locked door has signs of a potential backdraft. Do you see the smoke at the base? Do you hear the pulsing sound? Okay, the door's been unlocked. Like last time, open the door, but remember to immediately back away from it to avoid the backdraft.
When you're done playing the game, can you go in the car and get your stuff?
Okay, you know what to do. Put out the fires in this room, then move through the door to get to the next room so you can extinguish the fires in there.
But I don't. No, I wasn't doing the same thing in the eye
You wasn't kicking the chair?
Huh?
You wasn't kicking the chair?
No. So please.
Your stuff is on the chair over there, man. No, I said on the chair.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, all right.
They're right there. I'm just putting all the pieces back in the bag. Back in the box because.
Good work. As I said before, even experienced firefighters can be surprised by backdrafts. So pay attention to any closed door that you approach and look for signs of backdraft. It could save your life.
Okay. Establishing hose.
This training exercise will familiarize you with setting up attack hoses to fight fires and show you how to connect a fire truck to a hydrant water supply. First, we'll establish a water supply line. This ensures you never run out of water when fighting fires. Now, walk over to the indicated compartment on the truck and grab a supply hose. The supply hose is the yellow one.
How you pick it up off the ground? Oh. Where I put it at? What?
Okay, now, look directly at the connector on the truck. You'll notice that you first need to remove the cap from the connector. So go ahead and remove the... Well done. You now have a supply line connected to the truck and will have a continuous flow of water for fighting fires. You only need one supply line connected to the truck, but to show you that there are multiple points on the truck you can connect a supply line to, we'll go ahead and connect another supply line. Walk over to the back of the truck and grab a supply line. Head over to the indicated connector on the other side of the truck and connect the supply line to it.
On the other side of the truck.
Like before, remove the cap, unroll the hose, and attach the hose.
Then where I take these holes at?
Good. Just like before, grab the coupler on the ground and walk over to the indicated fire hydrant and connect it to the hose.
Next.
Now, go to the back of the truck and grab an attack line.
This is the red one.
Good. Now walk over to the indicated part of the truck where you can connect the attack hose. They're normally next to the water supply line connectors. As with the supply line, you'll need to first remove the cap from the truck, unroll the hose.
Done. Pick up a nozzle.
Pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle.
What? What nozzle? I think I already picked it up.
Pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle. Pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose coupler with a nozzle.
Hold on, what is he doing, man? In the back of the truck. Oh.
Pick up the coupler from the ground and walk to the back of the truck. Open the lower compartment and swap the hose. Good work. All right, we've started a huge pallet fire. Utilizing the aiming interface from your previous training, use the attack hose to put out the entire fire. Try to extinguish the fire as quickly as possible, because we're timing you. Lowest time score gets bragging rights. Go! The clock has started. Put out the fire as quickly as you can.
I'm trying to put it out as quickly as I can. This thing ain't putting the fire out. Still fire over here somewhere. See, that's what I'm saying. What's over here? Where this is at? Oh, down here? See, this one still got fire in it. Where's it at? I can't get it. What the hell? Graffitis? See, this one still got something up here, but where?
Good work. Fire's out. Job done.
Squad commands.
With this training exercise, you'll give commands to your squad mates. This will allow others to complete tasks for you while you focus on other objectives. Have a look at the upper right corner of your screen. You can see the AI indicator along with the associated shortcut. Point at the circle on the ground and press the shortcut for the AI that you've just seen in the upper right corner. The AI character will now walk to the indicated location.
I'm on it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Now direct the AI to the second circle, followed by the third. Well done. You've just learned how to give go-to commands. Now, call the AI to your position. The AI will now follow you.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Walk along the waypoints. As you can see, the AI is following you in close proximity as you move around. As you can tell, the AI is very closely following your movements.
Copy that. I'll follow you.
Go ahead and instruct the AI to wait. Let's continue with the final part. 2 victims need help in that building. Your mission? Rescue them. Head through the door and into the building. The door's locked. Instruct your AI to equip a Halligan tool and come to your location.
How you do that? Open the command wheel. Select equip. A Halligan tool. Which one? This one?
Yes, Commander.
You can instruct the AI to open the door for you. AI can interact with all context-sensitive objects like doors, windows, victims, and many others. Your crosshair will change when you aim at objects your AI squadmate can interact with. Press the AI shortcut key while aiming at the door to command the AI to open. Now, follow the indicated on-screen interaction. The AI squadmate will grab a hose and start combating the fire.
Door is open, boss.
Alright, get a hose. He's standing on it. ORB.
I'm on it.
But how I'm gonna grab a hose? There's only one.
There's another fire in the next room. Command the AI to deal with the fire there, too. Give another go-to command to send the AI into the room with the fire.
So how you what?
Yes, Commander.
I'm telling him to go places, but how you telling him to do?
Yes, Commander.
So I gotta go up in here? How you telling me to quench the fire? What? How do you tell him to go do it? Oh, there you go. He should start quenching it on his own. You got it. Bro, what are you doing, bro? He's shooting a hose into another. Man, get the fire out. Oh, hell no. I probably won't even use AI. Look, he's stuck. Let me open this window. Can I open the window?
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. I can't find the right tool, boss. I've got your back, boss. Yes, sir.
No, he said. He's not putting out the fire. Let me get that from you real quick. Here we go.
Don't forget to get both victims to the paramedics. Use the AI shortcut again while aiming at the victim. While the AI is bringing the victim to safety, they're no longer available for other commands.
Now, how you drop? How you drop the hose?
Yes, Commander. The victim's safe, boss.
No, you can't put them both on here. What'd I do with this one? What? Oh. Alright. Let's go use a ladder truck.
This training exercise will familiarize you with how to use ladder trucks and aerial arms to attack fires from above and to rescue victims in elevated locations. Before extending the truck's ladder, we must first stabilize it and ensure that the truck will not tip over with the ladder boom extended. Walk over to the indicated control panels and extend all the truck's outrigger arms. While deployed, the outrigger arms simultaneously bypass the vehicle's movable suspension and gives the truck an overall wider stance, making the entire rig more stable. Okay, all the outriggers are extended. Walk over to the indicated area and engage the ladder boom controls. Good. The ladder arm offers you 3 degrees of movement. Up, down, left, right, and forward, backward. Extending the ladder... Good. Now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the left and right directions. All right, now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
He said what?
All right, now, use the indicated controls and move the ladder in the forward and backward direction, making the ladder length longer and shorter.
What? How you do that? Oh. Well, you gotta use the bumpers to move it, to make it. Oh shit, hold up. The victim on the roof. What victim on what roof? Over there.
Daddy, I'm thirsty.
Hmm?
I'm thirsty.
You thirsty?
Yeah. Oh, be scared, be scared.
How you leave the basket? Oh.
Okay, you've saved 1 victim. Now position the bucket near the other indicated roof and wait for the victim to reach the bucket.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, you've saved 1 victim. Now position the bucket near the...
What?
Are you gonna give me the drink when you're finished?
Hmm?
Are you gonna give me the drink? He's in there. He's in there. I guess. Wait, no, he's not. Wait, is he or not?
How do you how you use it? They didn't even tell me how to use it.
Should have went. It said. No, it should have said. It should have had settings inside how play game. Well, if that game had settings and said how play game, you would have known.
Quench fires with ladder. How? So how do you do that? Oh, you gotta go in different person mode.
Hey, Daddy.
Hmm.
Press the indicated button now to switch back to controlling the bucket movement to try it out. When you've relocated the bucket to a better location, switch back to controlling the nozzle and extinguish the fires.
Dad, can you hear? Daddy, my throat is dry right now.
Hmm?
My throat is dry.
Hold on. Why is it going that way? That's the farthest that thing gonna go.
The kitchen light is so black. In the kitchen.
Where's the other fire at?
My throat is dry.
I don't see no other fire.
It's dry.
Oh, I hear something burning. Where's it burning at?
Press the indicated button now to switch back to controlling the bucket movement to try it out. When you've relocated the bucket to a better location, switch back to controlling the nozzle and extinguish the fires.
Oh,
My throat is dry.
this thing is still lit.
My throat is dry.
Get upstairs. I'll get you something to drink when I'm done. Ain't no body dry, boy. Get your butt up there, man. Wine and all that, man. Boy, don't play with me. Thought I just put this fire out.
The fires are out. Job done. Congrats! You've completed the firefighter training course and are ready to handle any situation, so you can save as many lives as possible. Feel free to return to the training facility to practice your skills if you need help with the more difficult emergency calls you may encounter. Remember, we train today to be safe tomorrow.
Stop, man. Let me get that about you. Okay, return to map. Alright, so it's two fires out here. Alright, hold on real quick. Let me pause it. Make sure I ain't on the time. So you can't do nothing else in this game, but We'll put our fires. Victoria Springs. Yo, let's go. Drink. Where your water at? Your water right here. There you go. You put your water right there. Drink your water. Your throat dry, you need water. Your water right there on that table right there. Right there on that chair. So this is a house fire. What's this going on over there? Baptism of fire. So I'm gonna go with this one first. Let's go. This is the mission setup area where you can prepare for an emergency by selecting a fire truck. So you can play with friends. Wow. Host new session. Host an open session online. Anyone can join this session. You can change squad roles and remove unwanted players before the mission. Nah, we'll check this out first. Deploy. Throw this dry. You got a whole bottle of water sitting right there. How you turn the sirens on?
Dispatch to all units. Unit 1 on scene, assuming command. Continue working the fire. Dispatch to Unit 1. Copy that. Acknowledged. Unit 1 en route.
How you turn the sirens on? I don't know how to turn. What are you doing with that for, bro? How you turn the sirens on? How you turn the sirens on? I press X. X is not it. How you turn the lights and the sirens on? I don't know. Let me see something. Let's go to controls. Alright, command wheel, sprint, move, global AI, flashlight, interact, camera, switch objective. I'll go over the vehicle. Accelerate, right turn signal, left turn signal. Okay, I got the signal on. Switch camera, horn, camera, separate, siren, up, emergency lights. Okay.
Dispatch to Unit 1, reports indicate the fire has begun to spread. Evacuation status of the house is still unknown.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy that.
White cars don't move out the way. They left us in the dust, boy. They way up there. Yo, man, you supposed to move out the way, bruh.
Dispatch to Unit 1, evacuation status of the house is still unknown, but the neighbors believe the homeowner may be trapped inside.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy that.
They said the homeowner is trapped inside.
Unit 1 to dispatch. We are 400 meters from the scene.
Dispatch to Unit 1, park in front of the building and begin line establishment.
Oh! Come on, bro. You stopping in the middle. Come on, man. This dude.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy that. Parking in front.
Dispatch to all units. Unit 1 on scene, assuming command. Continue working the fire.
Where's the fire at? Where's the fire at? Oh.
Command, we've got electrical fires being relit by sparks. Find a fuse box and cut the power.
Copy that. I'll do a 360 check. Doing a 360 check. The front door is locked. On a 360 check, there are fires in the front room. On a 360 check, there's a locked door at the rear of the house. Command, I found a survivor.
The attack line is ready to go, boss.
Okay, boss. 360 check complete.
Supply line's ready to go, boss.
Alright, where's the hose? Oh. Somebody got the hose? Oh, he got it. Alright, tell him to go put out the fire. Go put out the fire. Man, what? Alright, go put out the fire.
Okay, boss. I'll break it open. Let me grab a tool first. Okay, boss. I'll break it open. I'll need to get a tool first.
Let me give me a line. I think I gotta get me a line. Oh, where we'll hook it up at? Right here?
Door is open, boss.
Now we need to get a nozzle. Oh, we don't need no saw. Alright, get a nozzle. How you tell them to put out the fire? Where's my hose at? I got the nozzle, no, that hose. Ain't this a... Yo, where you gonna put out? There we go. Interact. How you tell them to put out the fire?
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
I'm on it.
I don't know what they doing, man. They supposed to be putting out the fire. I don't know how to tell them
Let's
to
get
put out
that
the
fire
fire.
out.
I'm just do it by myself, man. I don't know how to tell them to put out the fire, bro.
Look what I made.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What is that?
OG crossbow. A bow. OG bow. To activate it, you have to do this. You have to put the
Hey,
brown
Chief!
one
Don't forget about the victims in there.
down. Do this.
Man, I'm trying to put the fire out. Y'all ain't doing nothing but standing around. This fire is spreading fast, boy. It ain't no joke. Oh, it's electricity. They ain't cut the electricity. It's going to keep lighting on. Oh my goodness, they didn't cut the electricity. Oh man, I gotta cut the electricity. Hold up. Bathroom clear. Where's the electricity box? Where's the electric box at? Because the fire's not gonna go out if we don't cut the power. Oh man, what's this? There we go. Now I can put the fire out.
Hey, Chief, don't forget about the victims, all right?
I'm trying not to forget him. Gotta put this fire out first. Y'all supposed to be looking for him, man. Yeah, I put this out over here. I need teamwork, man. Y'all not giving me no teamwork, bro. Damn, back over here again. Yeah, I ain't gonna get this out, bro, because they ain't helping, bro.
Hey, Chief, don't forget, we've got victims in there.
Yes, sir.
I'm on it.
Oh, shoot. I gotta get them hoes. Alright, let me go get them hoes because these dudes ain't, yo. This ain't gonna go out if I'm not here by myself. This is crazy.
Hey, Chief, don't forget about the victims, all right?
I'm trying not to forget about them. Let me get this fire out. Almost done. Sheesh. Doing the search now. Doing the search now. Alright, Alright, close that door. See, I opened that door and I let the fire spread. Oh, here go the victim right here.
Command, I found a survivor.
I'm on it.
Alright, get him. Any more doors in here? I still see smoke. Yeah, keep the doors closed. I don't know why I was going in there opening up doors. That was a red flag right there. That was goofy. And he left them for me. Yeah, let me get them achievements, man. I need those. I ain't had no achievements in so long. Hey, first thing I should have did was rescue. I put the fire out and then I look for it on you. And then I open the drawers and spread it to the kitchen. What's this one? Wildfire. I need to learn how to yeah, I ain't gonna play that. How do you save it? Alright, so I guess it saves by itself. Alright, that's it for this. How long I've been trying to fight a fire? Ain't really getting nothing done the right way. But I'm gonna learn how to use the AI, them people. Use the squad. But I see now on the D-pad they got the colors of what that specific person you send to do. But why they won't grab the hose on their own though? Put the fire out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. They standing around like goofies, man. Then I sent Bull to go check it through 360. It ain't no power box out there. I found that inside the house. For sure. And we were never gonna put that fire out. That's why I should look for the power box. Look for the victim in the power box. See if I can save him before the fire spreads. Yeah. I'll be back on it probably later. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It's alright. It ain't bad. A little dry, but you know. I don't want to use the music. It might be copyright. It's alright though. Not bad. I'm beating you.